Alright, what's up guys? Derek Larger here. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be making two videos today, branching them off, making them a little bit shorter for you guys on each one. So if you don't see the first one or the second one, be sure to watch both of them. I'm going to bring some good content for you guys, hopefully. Hopefully you all enjoy it. I'm going to be making sure that each video I branch into I'm going to make sure I have two different ones. I'm going to make sure I have a shout-out portion of each video, and then I'm going to make sure that I have each week, I'm going to be breaking down my top 3 games of each week for the NCAA and the NFL with an upset and a lock-it-in pick. I'll explain more as that goes along, but this first video is going to consist of Le'Veon Bell, of Patrick Mahomes, and some of the big names that are going to be coming out this week in football after either suspensions or injuries. Second video is going to consist of my picks, the Colts game tonight for Thursday Night Football, and my upset and lock-it-in picks. So before I begin, my first shout-out of my channel officially is Nick Bosa. Now, I know a lot of people think it's Buckeyes, but just bear with me here. Nick Bosa, injured in the TCU game, had to come out and get groin surgery on a muscle near his groin. It was expected to come back in November. But there may be optimism that he might be coming back sooner, considering he's back practicing a little bit, getting some rehab done. He's been looking pretty good so far. The Buckeyes are hoping that they can get him back here in a couple weeks. Hoping. All right, so we're going to get to our first NFL news topic, and that's going to consist of Le'Veon Bell. So everyone's probably heard the news right now. Le'Veon Bell is planning to come back to the Steelers Week 7, which is their bye week coming up. He's looking to seek in free agency, obviously. He's coming back, so he has that opportunity. The Colts, the Browns, and the Jets are among the 3 top most likely teams to sign Le'Veon Bell this offseason. Le'Veon has even expressed interest in going to the Colts after speaking with a couple of ESPN reporters about it, and also if you've ever looked at his Instagram, he's commented a lot about things that involve Andrew Luck. So the question that is will the Colts pull the trigger on Le'Veon Bell? And I personally believe no. And there's a couple reasons why. Ballard has stated from the very beginning that he wants to build through the draft. Bell is obviously a very talented running back, easily one of the top running backs in the league. If not number 1, he's top 3. I don't think there's any denying it. But problem is that he wants big money. He wants a large contract. Ballard doesn't believe in really giving people big money. He hasn't really gotten a lot of big free agents. He hasn't made a lot of big money moves when it comes to free agents so far as being the GM of the Colts. I believe that there is interest. I believe that Ballard even stated, it's not a issue where, it involves money. It's more of, we'll look at it. He'll look at it. It all depends on what goes. I personally would love Le'Veon Bell. I would love to get him because I think he instantly makes our offense that much better. Even at almost being 30, Le'Veon Bell is still one of the most talented running backs in the league, and that's a position that the Colts have not fulfilled on in a lot of time here with Andrew Luck's career. And now that the offensive line has gotten better, I think this is the perfect opportunity to finally make a big move. But I wouldn't expect it because Ballard doesn't want to. He wants to build through the draft. He wants to, build through the draft. Doesn't want to spend big money. Wants to build in-house. But if there's any opportunity, Ballard definitely will be looking at it. I certainly hope he does. And now we're going to go on to our second topic, which is going to be Patrick Mahomes. So the big topic of it now is Patrick Mahomes has 14 touchdowns on the year. He is on pace to score 56 touchdowns on the year, which would beat the all-time record set by Peyton Manning a couple years ago with 55. But in order to do such a thing, Patrick Mahomes would have to make sure he scores 3 touchdowns a game on average. So the question is, will he do it? And I definitely believe he can. I'm not going to say yes or no because we're talking about an NFL record here. The consensus is to say no because he's a rookie. It's a very difficult record to beat. But if there's any indication with how NFL offenses run nowadays, it's quarterbacks first. It's, can the quarterback get you to success? And so far, Patrick Mahomes has done that. All he needs is 3 touchdowns on average per game. And it definitely sounds like a lot, but let's be honest, does quarterbacks average about 2.5 touchdowns a game on average through the year? You're good quarterbacks, I guess I should say. So I believe that the offense is built for Patrick Mahomes to do such a thing. It's whether or not he actually wants to pursue that and Andy Reid wants to pursue that. We'll see what happens at the end of the season when, the Kansas City Chiefs are already ranked the 2nd best team in the league. It's possible that 2 weeks left in the season, they've already clinched a playoff spot. He might just say, no, we don't want to play you because we've already got our playoff spot. Why would we keep going with it? It's just a matter of perspective and circumstances that come. But right now, I do believe Patrick Mahomes has that ability to do so. All right, and we're going to go on to the last topic for this video, which is the very end and explaining some of the big names that are coming back to the NFL this week. Obviously, Edelman is coming back this week. Tom Brady's #1 target when it comes to his 4-game suspension for his PED/drug policy. That's definitely helpful for Tom Brady, who's been struggling to find receivers. That could put a little bit of strain on Josh Gordon, if anyone has him in fantasy, a.k.a. me. Or anyone that's looking for a yardage when it comes to Gronk. Gronk is still going to be the #1 red zone target, no question about it. But Edelman definitely will be looked at plenty of times, I can guarantee you that. Ingram also is the same way. He's going to take away some of the yards, maybe a touchdown in the red zone or 2 when it comes to Kamara. But I do believe that Ingram and Kamara will easily share the workload, as they usually have. It definitely helps, but Kamara will still get his points, and I believe Ingram will still get his as well. And Devontae Freeman says he's comfortable to come back to return this week for the Falcons after being injured and was out 2 to 3 weeks. And Joe Mixon is close to returning. Most likely not this week, but possibly next week. He will be returning. And that's just some of the big names that are going to be coming out this week. Alright, so that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys found this stuff insightful. Be sure to let me know if you want me to cover anything else for next week. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, comment, and be sure to check out the next video that I upload, which will be right after this. Peace.